99% of travel abroad companies that exist where you have to pay somebody, which sometimes is your life savings. We don't do that. Instead, we train the person so that they become their own agents. They are able to do the process.
Very good evening to each and every one of you. We are here to discuss how to relocate abroad via, traveling route. So if you guys are here and ready for this, I'm going to be asking someone special to join me pretty soon. And in our capacity as somebody who has been there doing what she does know how to do best in this business, is going to let us know how to relocate abroad via traveling route. Okay, so via study route, I beg your pardon. So if you know you want to study abroad and you're also planning to relocate abroad to do just that, I'm going to be inviting Dr. Linda Iheme. She's going to be joining us all the way from Canada to let us know how this works. Well, so ladies and gentlemen, viewers all over the world, we have here present the embassy of Vantage Migration.
Yeah.
Here present, Dr. Linda Iheme. How are you doing?
Whoa, I'm doing all right, and thank you for being able to bring me on.
It's so good to have you here, Dr. Linda.
Thank you.
There are so many opportunities out there which involves studying abroad, those who want to travel to study abroad. And can you throw some light on this? How does this really work? First of all, let's get to meet you first. Let's know you. Let these people know who you are. Yes.
Okay. So my name is Dr. Linda Iheme. By profession, I'm a dentist, but today I'm here as an education consultant with Vantage Migration. All right. And myself and my team, we train graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad, how to go through the study abroad route. So we teach them how to get admission, how to get scholarship, how to get study loan, anything they really need in order to successfully relocate abroad. That's what we do.
Oh, right. That was a very sharp and precise, introduction.
Thank you.
I was calling your team Vintage, so it's actually Vantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's take Vantage to our advantage right now because we have you, and we're just gonna have all the time to talk. How does this really work? See, if I want to, for example, let's take if I want to travel abroad with my family, what exactly should I do?
Oh, I see what you mean. So let me start from somebody that is married, just like you said. If somebody is married and they're looking to relocate abroad through the study abroad route, what they actually have to do is that either, let's assume a couple, right? Either the husband or the wife can get admission abroad. What almost all the high income countries, what they do is that you as the student, you're able to work, you're able to study and work part-time. Then your spouse who is going with you is able to work full-time. So they give your spouse work authorization. And your children, they're able to study, especially if they are doing like primary or secondary school, they're able to do that for free. A country like Canada or US or UK, this is what is obtainable. So families can actually use study abroad as their relocation route.
Wow. Okay, you just told us about family now.
Yeah.
What if I'm single and I want to travel abroad? So what if I'm not single though, but I'm just saying this.
I know.
Yeah. I'm asking for not just a friend, I'm asking for friends, I'm asking for my followers, I'm asking for people who are right here seeing this right now. How does it work for single people?
Yeah, so it's actually not even different from married person. It's just that if you're a single person, that means there's no husband or wife yet, right? And probably no kids. So the person, like for me, when I was relocating abroad, all I had to do was get the admission. And you know, when you get your admission, that allows you to be able to apply for like study visa. You know, sometimes I've come across people who probably don't know that yes, you can get study visa, but a prerequisite is for you to get admission first in any of the universities in that country, depending on the country the person wants to go to, right? And once you get that admission, which is the prerequisite, the person is able to apply for visa, get study visa, and they are able to travel. And of course, if somebody is traveling, they can travel, study there. Some people study and come back immediately to their home country. Others study, stay in that country, get some like international work experience, and then return to their country. But there is also another set of people who will study and they are able to stay back in that country. Like when I came to Canada, I came as an international student, but once I was able to complete my study, I was able to apply for permanent residency and citizenship afterwards. So study abroad is a legit migration route.
Someone just said, "Why is she always smiling?" Is that smile? Is it migrated or what? Why is she always smiling?
But you know that what you do is make people laugh, right? And smiling it heals the body, heals the soul. So
oh yes, laughter indeed is the best medicine. Now, can you tell us what's the advantage, you know, going through this route? There must be some sort of advantage. Is it better than any other method of traveling abroad?
Okay, so the thing is that when it comes, okay, I'm not for saying that study abroad is the fastest, easiest, and most reliable way to, you know, relocate abroad. That's study abroad. But truly, it's not the only relocation route out there, right? There are so many others, starting from the most popular one where somebody can get married to somebody that is abroad and relocate, or somebody can get job and relocate. There are other routes, that's what I'm saying. But when it comes to study abroad,
but all of this one that you mentioned now has nothing to do with studies. It's just a jackpot formation.
Yes. Yes. No, and we don't handle that actually. We don't handle it. The thing is that study abroad has the advantage of making it easier for the person to integrate. Because once you reach abroad, the next thing that people do, right? Let's say, for example, somebody that is coming abroad naturally, they want to work. Most employers are looking for people that have education experience from that country because they feel like they don't need to train you a lot, right? You already know what to do compared to, let's say, if you studied outside that country. So when you go through the study abroad route, it's very easy for that person to integrate, especially when it comes to getting like high-paying jobs. But that's not just it. So many people, when they want to relocate, they are usually afraid of the amount of money associated with relocation. You get like, oh, how am I going to take care of myself? Abroad, things can be pretty expensive when you're spending dollars. So study abroad have the advantage of the person is able to accomplish it using scholarship. So for example, when I was going to Canada, if I had to I went to University of Waterloo. My average school fees was like $21,000 a year, just school fees alone. You know?
Wow.
And my master's was, for example, for 2 years. If I had to, and I was a dentist, right? When I was living in Nigeria, I was a dentist. So even as a dentist, meaning I'm a professional working, it's not going to be easy to put that money together at once, right? But I was able to get full scholarship from University of Waterloo. For example, the school was paying me every month while I was studying. So
I was coming to that. I was coming to that because I read your profile. Your profile says you were able to study abroad through scholarship. So maybe you're going to throw more light on that. How can people get this scholarship to travel abroad? Thank God, you know, to get dollars is not that easy. And we have a lot of intelligent Nigerians like you who got the opportunity. So you tell us now, how can Nigerians travel abroad through scholarship? There must be a method. Can you please share?
Yes. Okay. So okay. So one can get scholarship, and you know, one would say that some people will say, "Oh, but maybe I'm not so intelligent to get scholarship or dear." But when we come to scholarship, there are different types of scholarship. There are scholarships that people that have like first class, 2-1 can get, but there are also scholarships that people that have lower grade can get, right? One tip I'm going to give to anybody that is watching us right now is to focus on what we call the hidden scholarships. Most times when you tell people scholarship, they just go on Google and start typing scholarship abroad. The thing is that most of the scholarships that are going to come up, these are scholarships that are very popular. So they have 10 scholarship slots, but 10,000 people applied. What is the chance that you're going to get it? Tumbum, basically. But the kind of scholarship I got, which is full scholarship, is most of these scholarships are given by the department or a professor in the school, right? And they don't even really go about publicizing it. That's why we call it like hidden scholarship. So I'm advising anyone here to look for the scholarships that are given by the department or the professors. Also, that's what we teach people how to do at our company, Vantage Migration. So we teach people how to discover those hidden scholarships given to anyone in their own area. So, yeah. And can I mention something? Can I mention something?
Please do.
Apart from scholarship, because when I was traveling, I knew only about scholarship. It is actually possible for an international student, somebody who is just going abroad, to be able to get study loan without guarantor, without collateral, or like, let's say, bring your house, bring your car, which many of those persons may not have at this point. So it's also possible to travel through the study abroad route using study loan. There's no any other travel routes that have the scholarship and study loan advantage.
Oh, wow. Well, I think from the first time, I'm just getting to know that you have the scholarship for people with lower grades.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I think the one I know is that if you have a special talent, especially in sports, it's in a way, it also gives you that inroad to travel. Now, I would like you to tell us what differentiates your own company from other education, migration companies out there. What makes yours different?
Okay, so you hit on it at the beginning when you were saying Vantage is the advantage. So Vantage as a name came from the shortened version of advantage, right? Like, so we give a lot of advantages to people that go through Vantage Migration. And what differentiates us from other people is that, unlike I would say 99% of travel abroad companies that exist, where you have to pay somebody, which sometimes is your life savings, you take it and hand it over to someone, and you fold your arms and wait for when they are going to tell you that your visa is ready. We don't do that. Instead, we train the person so that they become their own agents. They are able to do the process. Somebody may say,
oh, wow.
I don't know how to do it. That is what the training is for. So we train the person on the step-by-step method that they can use to successfully relocate abroad by themselves. So
that's pretty interesting. I have a lot of people here, they're already asking questions. Some are asking, where can we get the form? What do we do to be a part of this? And someone says, you sound really good, more like you understand how it works. What's that? Can you please show me that again?
That's
Is that
just
a
our
form?
company logo.
Okay, the logo. I see the V for Vantage. So yeah, I see the V for Vantage. Very strategic. So we're going to take a question or two. Someone is saying, is it expensive? Yeah. Someone just asked now, is it expensive?
So,
can you give us an idea of how this works? How much is the cost of the master class? And there's another question someone just asked me now.
Okay, so what I always advise people that want to go through this process is, the way our company works, we don't put money forward. So what I'm going to advise that person is, if somebody is interested and they want to learn more, there are two things they can do. So the first one, let me show you. The first one they can do is they can actually chat me inbox, all right, on my Instagram handle. They can chat me inbox.
Okay,
And
I guess okay, just leave that up there so that they can see it.
yeah,
Is
somebody can,
at Dr. Linda, you know,
Iheme.
Iheme.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So Dr. Linda Iheme is right online, so you can grab that. And those of you who are sending messages on Jackpa, this is not just about you jackbarring and going abroad and become a nuisance or an entity.
Mm-hmm.
This is about you going abroad to study. We don't want you guys to jackbar and put Nigeria on the map negatively. We are also trying to repair the very damaged image of this country. So
Mm-hmm.
this is for those who want to go abroad and study. And someone just asked a very reasonable question: how do I get scholarship? How do I get awarded scholarship? Well, if you listen earlier, she made some points. There are different types of scholarship, and maybe she's going to throw more light on
On
that.
that. So, that brings me to something that somebody can actually achieve today. So, if somebody is listening to us now, they can. We have a free webinar. So, this webinar is like is an hour plus section where I explain to the person the process that I myself went through, the process that other people have gone through, and what they themselves can do about it. So anybody watching us right now can actually attend that free webinar. The webinar is free. So you don't need, how do I put it? There's nothing stopping you from attending it except travel abroad is not really your thing. And I could give the address for the person that is watching now. So the person can actually go to www.vantagemigration.ca. You see,
Okay, I'll take that again. For
www.vantagemigration.ca.
those of you who would like to study abroad, the website is right here, right now. It says www.vantagemigration.ca. So please go to that website right now. You just heard from her.
Yeah,
It's free for you to learn 1802. It's free for you to just go in there and learn 1802. Oh, yes, I see you're really, really prepared for this because you're doing everything. Now, let me tell you what I like about your person right now. It's like
okay.
you had that opportunity to travel abroad, and there you study to the point of becoming a doctor, and you didn't stop there. In a way, you want to create that opportunity and also give back to people to
Exactly.
have that basic understanding that you don't have two heads. That if you could do it, and there are people here in Nigeria who can also do it, or probably even do better,
Exactly.
taking advantage of this opportunity. So, guys, you know what to do right now. You can go to the website and do what you have to do. It's very, very important. And for those of you who are asking questions, I see somebody just asked, is this for only Nigerians?
No.
Definitely not. Yeah, it's
We
not.
always
It is
talk
just
about English speakers, right? Because myself and my team were English speakers. So we work with anyone who understands English. We work with
so you don't have
graduates.
anybody within your team that will just tell us the meaning of Jumape, comment Apeche, Saba.
No, sorry. That's the only reason we don't work with French speakers. I'm hoping. I'm still trying to learn French so that I can serve more people.
Well, well, I don't want to call you, I don't want to call you a racist or use another word. I mean, so you're limited to English-speaking people, which is okay. It's allowed. It's just having an understanding and say yes. You must be able to. I must be able to communicate with you so that we will know what to do. Someone just said,
Exactly.
"Can a graduate apply?" Of course, yes. That's why you're a graduate. You're a graduate because you want to go and further your studies and get to the level of becoming a doctor, like our doctor here, Dr. Linda. So I'm just trying to see one or two questions that will pop up more. And for those of you who would like to register, and have a more basic understanding concerning everything that is happening here, this is what we want you to do. We would like for you to, know that Dr. Linda here is going to give a special percentage to AY's followers. That is one reason I am doing this. If the people around me cannot gain any, I don't know, does that work with you? I've done it with other people that, have come on my life. And I make sure that before we get to do this, no matter how much you're charging, you must have that special AY's discount.
Yes.
That way, I'll be happy that people who follow me, they also have a way of benefiting as a result of following me. Is there any way we can create that and make that happen?
Okay. So, sure. Okay, let me say something. I can maybe.
You're not sounding very sure that you're not very sure. Sounding very sure, like 50%. Am I asking you too much? It's a tradition. If you come on my life, it's also an opportunity to reach out to everybody. And now, more especially you reaching out to people who are following me, there must be a certain level of consensus. So you tell us what it is. Is it doable?
Yes, it is doable. There's no way you are going to ask and that we are going to say no. Do you want them to repatriate all of us from Vantage Migration? Just send us home. Say,
if your business or what you're doing is about repatriation, I will just take my hand off, because we need to have stability. That's why we want people to go there and study and do what they have to do genuinely, because I want a situation whereby I'm doing a tour of AY Live in Canada sometime in July.
You're going to see me.
Of course. I want a situation when I come to Canada, I want somebody to look at me in the future and say, okay, oh, pleased to meet you in Canada. I'm in Canada because of that program or that your live session on Instagram. It will make me happy. That's the reason why we're here.
Yes.
That's the reason why we are in the face of the public. If God has given us the opportunity, let us use it to open doors for others. So go ahead and tell us what can be done, please.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is we are going to be giving anyone that is watching us today and coming from this session, should we do 30% or 50%? Which one do you prefer?
Why would you give me such a? Do you think I will not say 30%? Of course, I will say 50%. 50% for my people. My followers here, and those of you following us who are part of this live, if you want 50%, let me see your thumbs up sign, saying your yes sign, saying yes.
I know they're going to say yes.
Of course, it has to be 50%. Yeah, I already have somebody saying 50%.
Okay, so you know what we're going to do? If I'm going to give them like 24 hours just to make sure that the people here are the people who are able to take advantage of the opportunity. So between now and by this time tomorrow, okay, if anybody is registering, they can just give us like they should just mention that they have an extra code. Like they can say, okay, AY comedian. Let me put it this way. So if this person is so if the person can give us AY comedian as an extra code, they will get 50%.
My people know me. You don't need to write my name on any paper. My people know me. They know my name. They know I'm AY comedian. So yes, AY comedian. I can see all the thumbs up. I can see all the 50% popping up. And of course, SA Yoma, thank you for the extra education to see how we'll get Dr. Linda to come online. Someone is already requesting for 55%. That one I will call only. So let's 50% is good for those of you who are here. But what is the amount? Because we can't just say 50%. We need to know what it is. 50% of what?
Exactly. So the person has to attend the webinar first. Okay. So let me explain further. Whatever amount the company is, whatever product they are buying from the company today, they will get 50% of the company's price. Of course, I'm not going to the website to change it now, right? So the person can go to the company, attend the free webinar first. So this is the free
Okay,
webinar.
I know what you're doing now. I know what you're doing now. Nigerians, you don't want them to just come here and grab any form of percentage. You want them to know exactly what this is all about. And as soon as they are convinced, as soon as they have a basic understanding of what it is, then whatever the amount is, it will be 50%. And
Of
anybody that is coming from AY will enjoy that 50%.
exactly.
All you need to put is say AY comedian. There will be a forum or somewhere on the website where you can put that.
Oh no, they
Now,
should just chat me inbox. Like when they can chat me inbox for it, and then we'll go from there.
okay, good. Well, I'm very sure your inbox will be engulfed. It's going to be an overwhelming experience for you if they really, really come out and reach out to you. So that's the
Okay.
name, Dr. Linda, at Dr. Linda Iheme. So Iheme. Okay,
Exactly.
Iheme. I'm saying Iheme because I'm just assuming you're from Edo State. Where are you from?
So it's Iheme.
Okay, yeah. So the Edo, you say Iheme or something.
Yes.
Iheme. Iheme.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. From Imo State, where my friend JJ Okosha is from. No wonder you're smelling like a Americano. Okay, maybe that's what happens in that part of the world. Okay, this is what this is. That's did I say JJ? I mean Kamawako. Okay, now this is what I'm going to repeat. There's going to be a webinar where you guys will come, but before you get that information, send her a DM now to get that information, and it's free. It's free. Send her a DM. It's free for you to now further have the necessary and needed education on what
Exactly.
to do. And then when you now have that understanding and you're convinced, and then you can take it further from there and get your 50% from whatever the charges would be. So let me at this point say thank you very much, Dr.
Thank
Linda,
you.
for coming and talking business with AY. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy, and I love your smile too. So keep that
Oh,
up.
thank you. Thank you. This is the warrior boss smile. I don't think it's anything compared to the Canadian smile with all the bright weather
Oh,
and what have you.
it's okay.
So thank you very much. And let me also use this opportunity to reach out to all our people here. And those of you who are in Canada, AY Live will be coming to Canada sometime in July. And at the same time, those of you who are in Nigeria, I'm very sure if you're following me, you already know that AY Live, the biggest comedy show in Africa, by the special grace of God, is going to be having another very big one. It's 15 years of AY Live, doing what we do know how to do best. So it's 15 years of me doing all of that on stage. So please come to part of AY Live on Easter Sunday, this Sunday, the 17th of this month, April. So please come and join us. It will definitely blow your mind. So Dr. Linda,
Thank you.
thank you very much for sharing all the knowledge. You're not just somebody who got an opportunity to travel. You got the opportunity. You made good use of it. Today you are where you are, and you're a doctor. And even beyond your profession as a dentist, you also say, let's find a way to create opportunity for others. And that's why the AY brand will associate with you. And that's why I
Thank you.
believe others are associated with the AY brands to be people.
Exactly.
So thank you very
Exactly.
much. God bless
Thank
you
you.
very good. From Nigeria, we'll say good night and God bless.
Thank you. Can I ask you a
All right.
question? Can I ask
Please
you a
do.
question?
Yeah.
Can we come? Can I send some people to come for the show?
Oh, yes. Send them with their money and everything.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. No problem.
Of course. They can come. Why not? It's vice
Okay.
versa now. Now me, I'm with you on this side. So send your people and all that. But
Okay. We'll take it up
definitely.
from there.
Okay, good, good. All right. You take care now. Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye.
All right.